We're going into Genesis, going back into Genesis, the start of what's coming. Yeah. This just talks about where it is in red letters. This is the start of all that. All right, in Genesis chapter 4, verses 1 through 10. We're going to go there first. Then we're going to go in Proverbs. I can't say it. Chapter 14, verse 30. Then we're going to James. We'll go a couple places. We're going into the end of the Bible. James chapter 3, verses 14 through 16. But we're going to start up here in Genesis. We're going to start up here at Genesis to start. This is going to be what we're talking about here. And like I said, we all do this occasionally, but we don't need to. God does not like us, not one single bit. People that know Him, all us, and once you know Him, this is big no-no, what He's going to talk about here. Okay, bear with us. Read this right here to them.
Genesis chapter 4, verses 1 through 10.
Turn around where they can see it, and boys.
And Adam knew Eve his wife, and she conceived and bare Cain, and said, I have gotten a man from the Lord. And she again bare his brother Abel. And Abel was a keeper of sheep, but Cain was a tiller of the ground. And in process of time, it came to pass that Cain brought of the fruit of the ground an offering unto the Lord. And Abel, he also brought of the firstlings of his flock, and of the fat thereof. And the Lord had respect unto Abel, and said to his offering, but unto Cain said to his offering, he had not respect. And Cain was very wroth, in other words, very mad, and his countenance fell. And the Lord said unto Cain, Why art thou wroth, and why is thy countenance fallen? If thou doest well, shalt thou not be accepted? And if thou doest not well, sin lieth at the door. And unto thee shall be his desire, and thou shalt rule over him. And Cain talked with Abel his brother. And it came to pass, when they were in the field, that Cain rose up against Abel his brother, and slew him. And the Lord said unto Cain, Where is Abel thy brother? And he said, I know not. Am I my brother's keeper? And he said, What hast thou done? The voice of thy brother's blood crieth unto me from the ground. You want me to wait to read these other two?
Yeah.
Okay.
Y'all get what he was saying there. You know, they supposed to have done the same thing. One had one chore, one had the sheep and all that, and the other had the crops. All the crop stuff, of wheat and grain and all that, but they meant the same. But Cain, he wanted to hold back. He wanted to not do what his brother was doing. Back then they had to sacrifice and put stuff and give it to the Lord. They said, you know, it goes on in there, they took the best of the best to God. Here is God. You want to take him the best stuff. Well, he didn't do what his brother done. He held some back. It goes on to talk about he held some back, didn't do what his brother done. Well, then he got jealous. This is like people today. It's like Christian people today. They get jealous. See, he got jealous. God, look what God's doing for him and everything else. But he didn't realize. See, jealousy. Like, if you don't watch it, we say, well, that person, he's doing more than me. God's blessing him more than me. God's doing this for him. Why ain't doing for me? See, God's had a job for him. It might not been the fatty calves that he was raising, but if he done the stuff, he would let him grow the biggest crops there ever was. See? God got a job for everybody. And if we use it and do like he says, your what you do for him is as great as anybody else. See, he got a job for all of us.
That's right, amen.
He got a job for you, everybody knows. He got a job for you. You don't do that job and you say, well, Beverly, she getting things and why she getting them, I ain't getting them. It's cause I ain't doing something. I ain't doing what I'm supposed to be doing, you know, and talking about them. And see, when he slew his brother, he killed his brother. Well, the Lord said, where's he at? And he said, well, I ain't his keeper. Then the Lord says, well, that blood cries out. He killed him, and meaning down the road, rest of his life, he thought about what he'd done. Because he was mad, and he was looking at him that he was getting more blessings and he was better than me. See? We bad about that. They say, well, somebody, Christian person, well, they got 2 new cars. Well, they got this, they got that. God, he don't like that. He hates that. Because he ain't supposed to do that. Because he can bless you the same way. It might not be a new car. It might be a brand new job. Or it might be some money.
It might be a miracle in your body, too.
It might be a miracle that meant more than all the money and all the cars.
Yes, amen, that's right.
He can touch your body and heal you from something. But he does all. And there ain't no greater than the other. But he hates that when we say, well, so-and-so, he's doing better. And he, you know, he's saying this and he's saying that. And he's doing better than me. God got that job. That's right. He had it for both of them. But one got jealous over the other. And what did it do? God didn't like that at all. And he told him, go. Go, boy, go. I ain't with you no more. Satan can be with you. That's what it was. The rest of his life. Anyway, we'll go to this other. See, it's right here other than. And this Proverbs, whatever, I can't say it. Chapter 14, verse 30.
Mm-hmm. Says, a sound heart is the life of the flesh, but envy, the rottenness of the bones.
Woo, listen there. Envy, meaning you think what we just said. If you start thinking about somebody else like that, what did it say? Rotten of the bone. Envy, strife, anything against somebody else. That's why we need to be careful. Andrew, if anything, we talk about somebody else or say something about somebody else, or that person right there, you know, they doing this, doing that, you know. That's what I'm just talking about right here. And this right here, this whole message thing that God's got right here. It's what it's all about. See, it's so many things. Our life, you walk with Jesus, it's tough. It's a tough life. It's a tough road. But think about it, look at all the benefits you get. It's just like having a job. Then they come up and say, well, we're going to pay your insurance. You got one KFC or whatever it is, that bank thing, you got this and you got that for whatever it is. Can't say it right. That's all right too. Y'all know what I'm talking about. And God all these benefits. Well, that's the way it is with God. Jesus Christ, He gives us all these benefits, and then the last one won't believe out of this world.
Mm-hmm. Amen.
Ain't it nice? If I leave out today, y'all, if I get bad, if I leave out today, don't be sad for me. Be happy. Hey, that old boy, he strived and wanted to be with Jesus.
See, that's the 10th commandment too, thou shalt not covet.
Yeah, exactly right.
Well, that's what that is.
10 Commandments.
Thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's house, thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's wife, nor his manservant, nor his maidservant, nor his ox, nor his ass, nor anything that is thy neighbor's.
Yeah. And that another person, another Christian person, not the covenant, and want something that they have or get jealous over what they got.
Mm-hmm.
And this last verse is here in James. Woo! James got some good stuff.
Yeah.
Y'all need to read that. Book of James. It's at the last. He'll put you straight.
Yeah.
James will lay the law to you. Right at the end, what he's doing in James, he's trying to straighten up the world to get them ready for go meet Jesus.
Mm-hmm.
That's what he's doing. He's straightening up the world, trying to, the Gentiles, the people, to get them to Jesus. That's the last before Revelation. Right there at Revelation.
Close.
Right there close to Revelation. He's trying to help the people.
James chapter 3, verses 14 through 16.
Let me get there. Yeah.
I thought I had it marked. That's too far.
This passage. Chapter 3, verses 14 through 16.
It says, but if ye have bitter envying and strife in your hearts, and strife means trying to make trouble and wanting to cause trouble. It says, but if you have bitter envying and strife in your hearts, glory not, and lie not against the truth. This wisdom descendeth not from above, but is earthly, sensual, devilish. For where envying and strife is, there is confusion and every evil work.
See right there? Ooh, that's a cap on that right there. Wherever it's at, ain't nothing but the old devil.
Yep.
Old devil's take care of, that's his work. Keep everybody mad, everybody upset. It's a fellow man, a Christian person, to keep them upset, want him miserable. And that's what it'll do to you.
Yep.
That's
Amen.
what it'll do. And that's what Jesus talks about all through this Bible. It's love. Love is everything. If you love somebody, how can you have that in?
That's right.
Every person. He said Christian person. If you don't love your neighbor, you don't love me.
Mm-hmm.
Says it, you know. You don't love your neighbor, you don't love me. You get mad at your neighbor, meaning whoever, your Christian brother. Or you get mad at them, stay mad, or whatever. Well, you know, God don't like it. That's sin. All this. Strife, stirring up junk, stirring up trouble, making this irritating, doing something. Everywhere we went was telling us something. Everywhere about that. We try and hang on and the Jesus the best we can. We need to think about these things. Sure, if we get mad at somebody, get rid of it real quick. I'll see what he said right there. You know, we need to get rid of that mess. Get it out of us. As long as it dwells there, see it's stirring. Stirring. Eating, stirring, eating away at you. It ain't nothing but the devil.
That's right.
God can't work in that. He cannot work in what he's talking about, and all through this thing, he can't work in a mess. He said he won't work in a mess.
That's right.
He said he didn't say, he said I won't work in a mess. Got it right in here? We can find it. If we want to, go ahead and take time, we'll find all this. Ain't just me talking, I'm telling you. We have to, I'm trying to tell y'all, we need these things to keep us all on the right track.
Yes. Amen.
That narrow way. He said, broad is destruction. Narrow is the way to me.
Yep, that's right.
Lovely road, Andrew. We follow that little road, little yellow brick road or whatever it is, like that little movie. But follow that road. Sure. Like we talked about, we're going to stumble over here and fall. Wow. Jesus, help me with that knot on my head. But it's just, we're going to do that. We're going to stumble, we're going to fall, but we can get up.
Amen, that's right.
We can get up and say, Jesus, help us, and go right back, get back on that road again.
Yes, we can.
That little narrow and straight road.
Mm-hmm.
Not stir up trouble, not say nothing about nobody else, just say, hey, Jesus said right here a while ago, hey, what did he say? He got a path for all of us. Just because that person might be doing better than you for now or whenever, he got that path for us. All we need to do is stay close to him, and all he got a job for us. He's going to make us that powerful person too. If you think that person powerful, we're going to be powerful. And what we do. Nobody, he'll say, nobody no better than us.
That's right.
Nobody. He says nobody is no greater than the other person. Nobody. I don't care if he's worth Donald Trump. Knowing Jesus Christ, he ain't no better than Andrew. He ain't no better than Amy.
That's right.
I don't care if he got $1 zillion. He ain't no better.
That's right.
In God's eyes,
That's right.
he's just the same.
Yep.
Just the same. And that's some of that stuff, we really need to realize. So, that is what we're talking about today. And that's what the Lord wants you to know today. What, like I said, He wouldn't give it to us to talk and go over and preach about it and tell you. He didn't want us to know. Well, them things we need to know to get by every day, to get to where we need to be tomorrow and the next day. Like we said, in case I leave today, leave is the day. If I die here in this floor right here, I want to be, I forgive that person. And me thinking that the person, or upsetting that person, or doing something that I shouldn't do. Anybody got a question about it? Anybody? Got something they want to say about it? Anything? I'll give everybody an opportunity to talk and say what they want to say. Maybe we can answer a question, but we should find stuff quick. Her name, y'all can too if you got your phones and things. Get on that, find something.
Something I just wrote down says, I just wrote, He will bless us as we bless Him.
Amen. That's
You
right.
know, we have to bless Him for us to get blessed.
Right, right. We have to do what He wants us to do. Live the life He wants us to live. And that little job, He got a job for it. All we got to do is we need to pray for that job. Pray for God, which direction you want me to go.
Show me what you want me to do, Lord.
Tell me what you want me to do. What is my job? What is my job? And He'll tell you what He wants you to do.
Because that's just like your real job. If you don't ask what's expected of you, you never know.
Right,
Just like your earthly job.
right. Exactly right.
You have to ask Him what your job is.
Right.
Even for that day.
Yeah.
And I'm speaking to myself, too, so.
That's all of us. Well, to me too. I need it every day too. A lot of times I'm here, but I go through battles just being here. Mind-wise. So, anyway. Okie dokie. Nobody got nothing else to say. We'll sing us a song. Y'all, anybody got something they want to say, need, something? Y'all, remember, Jesus on the throne. He's there waiting for us. We need to keep our minds always on Him. Lead us and guide us. You just don't know. Like that little girl of Christmas.
Sorry.